تهیه و تنظیم در استودیو بیزرایز.
6 tools, as well as weekly live Q&A calls with dedicated coaches and recordings of not only the past Q&A calls, but Q&A calls going back years. Now, I was always against charging low prices for results-oriented programs, because really the less you pay, the less you commit yourself to get results. And that's actually why our higher level programs for already established and existing agency owners cost anywhere from $6,000 to $25,000. Now, as I said, these programs are also tailored for agency owners who have already reached the six-figure mark. But after months of trying, my team convinced me that we needed to make Agency Navigator accessible to the people who are just starting out, because they are the ones who need it the most. Now, the program was first set to sell at $3,500. However, I know that this price will be out of reach for far too many. So that's not the price you're actually going to be paying today. In fact, it's not even half of it. I've decided that when you enroll in Agency Navigator today, instead of paying the full $3,500, you're going to get it for only $1,499. And that's not all, because we plan to move Agency Navigator to a yearly subscription very soon. This means that for people to get continuous access to the program, the exclusive mastermind community, the templates, the Q&As, and all the tools, they're actually going to have to pay a yearly fee of $1,499. And look, the reason that I've done that is because for the last few years, I've actually run Grow Agency almost like a charity, not including the fact that in the last 2 years, I've actually taken Grow Agency profits and used that to build schools for 1,800 kids in Nepal. That money aside, the rest of Grow Agency, I do really stupid stuff like spending over $1 million on a custom platform just to improve my customers' experience. A home studio like this with multiple camera sliders, all this equipment costs upwards of $50,000 just to record the program, and that's not to include, and yes, I cannot believe I'm saying this, $1.2 million. That is my staff cost at Grow Agency. We have a massive team because for me, your results come before anything else, which is why somewhere in the near future, I'm actually going to make that $1,499 a yearly subscription. But for now, you're pretty lucky. And let me tell you why. Because if you want to get lifetime access to the exclusive mastermind community, to all the tools, as well as the complete Agency Navigator program that will teach you how to build your agency from $0 to $10,000 a month in record time, today is really your best bet. I mean, look, maybe even a few weeks from now, this offer might not be available anymore, and I would have already moved to our yearly subscription model. And just remember, right now in 2022, at this exact moment, we're living the best moment in history to start your online ROI marketing agency. There was never before such a huge demand from businesses for this type of service. Now, this means the more you wait, the more you're losing out on 4-figure monthly commissions that you could be getting paid today by your clients. And by the way, businesses have already included these services in their marketing budget for 2022. This means that they're going to spend this money either way. So if you're not the one getting paid the 4-figure monthly commissions, they're simply going to be paid to someone else who decided to take action instead. So you can either be the one taking action yourself and getting what's yours, or you can be the one sitting back and watching others succeed. The choice is yours, really. So if you want to learn how to start a $10,000 a month agency from scratch, click the button below this video and get lifetime access to Agency Navigator now. Now, in case you have any questions that were not answered in this video, or you want to use a different payment method that's not available on our checkout, like PayPal or crypto, you can actually book in a call with our student integration manager, and he will personally help you with your situation. And you can actually find a link to book in that call on the Agency Navigator homepage, and that is the first link in the description. I'm also going to add a button on there so you can actually send us a WhatsApp message directly. Once again, if you have any questions or queries or don't understand certain aspects of the business model. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for sticking around until this point, and I really just want to remind you that in 2022, there's so much opportunity out there, and it is yours for the taking. So on that note, I'd love to see you guys inside of Agency Navigator, and I'll speak.
تهیه و تنظیم در استودیو بیزرایز.